Hello, my name is Mrs. Katie, and this week we are going to be talking about dinosaurs. The group that I chose was to be with the 3-year-olds, and the length of this lesson will be 1 week. The goal that I have for these children is so that they learn more about dinosaurs. By the end of this week, I hope that they are able to name off a couple dinosaurs. They learn more about the letter D. We'll be doing some worksheets with the letter D and some of the daubers. The standards included, I hope that the children will be able to roar like dinosaurs when we ask them, what does a dinosaur say? Some of the things that we'll be doing is placing dinosaurs inside of clay and letting the eggs sit all throughout the week so that by Friday the kids are able to crack these eggs open and see how dinosaurs are born. We will also work on a worksheet that has the letter D, and in the side is the little circles that go all the way around. We use little daubers that the kids are able to daub around. The way I can kind of switch it up for the little kids, like the younger 3s, they're able to just color on the letter D. They work with these daubers throughout like the 2-year-old class, so they're kind of hoping that like by the 3s that they know how to use them. But it also doesn't work like when a child first starts and they start out in the 3-year-old classroom. So that'll be kind of for them to use for the new ones. We'll start out the lesson in circle time. We'll start out by asking the students what they know about dinosaurs, what kind of dinosaurs they know, what's their favorite dinosaurs. I know my kids love T-Rex and Triceratops. And we'll talk about like different colors. I know they're kind of all the same, but sometimes they've seen them in different colors, like in movies or in books. Like the assessment for the end of the week will be kind of what the kids remember. And with our classroom, where we have little notebooks that the kids carry with them throughout each classroom, and as they grow older, that show like what they can name off on the checklist. And we do these assessments like for infants 0 to 6, 6 to 12, 12 to 18, 18 to 24, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. And these folders go with them all through these years, so the parents are able to see like how they progress. The closing of this will be reading the story over again and asking more questions like, who are the dinosaurs? What are the dinosaurs' named? What were they trying to do? And see if they can try to name a couple of the events that happened in here, which also comes into play with the story map. I clicked on the story map that I felt that would be more for this book, and what I chose was story map 1, and it shows like the setting, the time, the place, what characters are in the book, the problem that they had, the plot and the events, and then the resolution. And so now I will read the story to you, and then we can answer all that at the end. This is The 3 Little Dinosaurs. It's written by Charles Fugue. Scratch, Lofty, and Sniff were the best of friends. They spent their days playing hide and seek in the forest or splashing in the lake. Sometimes they did cave paintings. But most of all, they like to pretend to fly. One day, Mrs. Brachiosaurus was picking up pine cones for their famous pine cone pie when Lofty asked, "Mom, can dinosaurs fly?" Do you think dinosaurs can fly? Can you tell me if you guys think dinosaurs can fly? Okay. Mrs. Brachiosaurus thought for a moment. "My friend Pterodactyl can." "How?" asked Lofty excitedly. "Well, he finds somewhere high up. Then he spreads his wings and takes off," said Mrs. B. "I know a really high place," thought Lofty, and she rushed off to tell her friends. The tall dinosaur. I think he can reach the top of every tree. It was the volcano. In no time, they were scrambling up the rocky slope. "What if it goes bang?" worried Sniff. "Well," said Scratch, "we'll just fly away. Come on." At the top, the three little dinosaurs began to flap with all their might. "All together now. 1, 2, 3, fly." Can you guys count with me? We can do that again. Well, all together now. 1, 2, 3, fly. Now let's all get up and fly. We can all act like little pterodactyls. Okay, let's sit back down and we'll finish the rest of the story. Oh, they couldn't fly. Instead, they tumbled head over heels and landed in a crumbled heap. "Ouch! Dinosaurs can't fly," moaned Sniff. "Only some dinosaurs can fly." "Oh, yes, they can," came a loud voice. "Who said that?" gasped Sniff. "Not me," said Lofty. "Not me," said Scratch. "I'm up here." The voice chuckled. Who could it be? The three little dinosaurs couldn't believe their eyes. That's right, that's a pterodactyl. Above them, an enormous winged creature circled in the sky. Who are you?" asked Sniff. "I'm Pterodactyl," the creature replied. "Do you need a lift home?" The three friends grinned at each other. "Yes, please." So one at a time, Terry picked them up and placed them carefully on his back. And they were off, up, and up, through the clouds high above the volcano. "We're flying," they cried. "We really are flying." So what do you guys think a volcano is? That's right, they do erupt. But we don't have any of those here in Texas. "There's Mom," yelled Lofty. Mrs. B stretched up her long neck, and one by one, Terry passed the little dinosaurs down to her. They slid down her neck, whee, over the hump of her back, whoosh, and zip, right off the end of her tail. Mrs. B thanked Terry for his kindness and gave him a large slice of pine cone pie. That evening, three little dinosaurs munched on pinecone pie and watched Terry and his friends swoop and glide over the volcano. Then they went off to bed to dream. Of flying. So we can kind of say like the setting would be back where the dinosaurs were way back then. And the characters were the Brontosaurus, the Triceratops, and T-Rex. And inside the book, they went as Scratch, which is T-Rex, Lofty as the Triceratops, and Sniff as the Brachiosaurus. The problem was that they didn't know that they couldn't fly, but they tried at all times. And the plot and events was they went out to the volcano to try to jump off to see if they could fly, and they couldn't, but Mr. Pterodactyl came into play, and he let them go on his back, and that's the resolution, is they went flying on Mr. Pterodactyl's back. So we would end this week with reading the book over, and the kids are able to crack the eggs open and see the inside of the dinosaur egg. And we would go through our flashcards and talk about the different dinosaurs and what their favorite dinosaur is. And then Friday is our show and tell, so they would be able to bring in their own dinosaur to show to their friends. Thank you.